The girl threw money out of the car window while a poor boy, hanging nearby, quickly picked up every note that fell. Inside the car, her boyfriend was busy talking on the phone, completely unaware of what was happening. The girl kept quietly throwing out the cash one by one, and the boy eagerly collected it all. As soon as her boyfriend started ending the call, the girl quickly shut the dashboard and looked calm again. The boy outside stuffed the collected money into his bag and ran away. As the man hung up, the girl said, "And now don't tell me you have to leave again." The boy sighed, "It's urgent, I really have to." The girl frowned, "Fine then." She hugged him and said softly, "We'll meet again." He smiled, "Of course we will." The girl got out of the car and waved goodbye. The man drove off, but as soon as she looked down, she gasped, "My money, where's my money?" Meanwhile, the man was driving away when the same boy suddenly ran in front of his car, forcing him to stop. "Hey kid, what are you doing?" the man shouted. The boy said, "Sir, could I please have something to eat?" The man sighed, "No, but I can give you some money for food." He opened the dashboard and froze. "What? This can't be. My money was right here." The boy looked at him and said quietly, "Sir, your money is with me. The woman who was with you wanted to steal it." The man frowned. "My wife, but I don't have a wife." The boy said, "Then who was that woman sitting with you throwing money out the window?" The man's face went pale. "No, that can't be true, but maybe it is." The boy took out the bag and handed him all the money back. When the boy gave him the last bundle, the man smiled faintly and said, "No, you keep this one. It's for you." The boy's eyes widened. "Thank you, sir." The man replied, "Thank you, kid." After the boy left, the man muttered to himself, "Let's see who ends up happy in the end." Next scene, the man was in his room, spreading all the money over the bed. Then he covered it with a bedsheet. Just then, his girlfriend entered and said playfully, "What's all this, my love?" He smiled mysteriously. "Something very important. Let me show you." He poured wine into 2 glasses and handed one to her. "You know," he began, "I could never take our relationship forward." She smiled gently. "You work too much." He nodded. "My work means a lot to me. You know why? Let me tell you something. I was born into a humble family. And since I was a kid, I always told myself I wouldn't start a family until I had enough money, so that we'd never have to struggle." The girl listened impatiently, pretending to care. "That's why," he continued, "I want to give you something." The man got down on one knee. The girl gasped with excitement. He held out a small box and handed it to her. "Oh my God," she said, smiling. "I didn't think this day would come." But when she opened the box, her smile faded. Inside wasn't a ring, it was a folded paper. "What's this?" she asked. He said calmly, "Open it." She unfolded it, read it, and froze. On the paper were the words, "You can never be my wife." Shocked, she looked at him. "Fernando, what is this?" He said coldly, "Exactly what you read. I'll never live with a thief." She stammered, "What are you talking about?" He pointed to the bed, pulling off the bedsheet. Beneath it were piles of cash. She grabbed the money and said nervously, "These are your notes." "I swear I don't know how they got here." He replied, "You do know, you really do know, it's over." She pleaded, "No, Fernando, you're making a mistake. Our love means more than any money." Fernando stared at her. "Really?" She suddenly laughed mockingly. "Do you really think I'd say that? The only reason I was with you was for this, your money." Laughing, she threw herself onto the bed full of cash and rolled over it joyfully. Fernando shook his head. "I'm glad I learned the truth about you." As she laughed, she suddenly noticed something strange on the notes. Her laughter stopped. She picked up one and read aloud, "Why does it say fake?" Fernando smirked. "Because that's how much you're worth is fake, just like these notes." The girl's smile disappeared. "Fernando!" He turned away, leaving her surrounded by worthless paper.